Good morning, guys. So today I'm going to take you through a full day of eating to gain fat. To lose fat. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take you through 10 questions. Question number 1. How do you lose body fat? Well, it's pretty simple, guys. You need to eat in a calorie deficit for a continuous amount of time and your body fat will go down. Now, a deficit is where you eat below your maintenance calories. So my maintenance calories is 3,400 calories a day. Now, for the average person, that's quite high. So what I'll do is eat around 3,000 calories a day, 2,900 calories a day, and therefore I will lose body weight. Now, for a person, let's take a female, for example. She has 2,100 calories a day to maintain her body weight. To lose fat, she'll need to eat in a deficit. Deficit I would recommend is anywhere between 200 and 500 calories. If she's having 2,100 calories it's every single day, as maintenance, she'll need to eat 1,600 calories to 1,900 calories a day to lose fat. My maintenance calories are 3,400, but today I'm going to eat 2,000 calories. I'm going to take you through breakfast, lunch and dinner. And yeah, it should be good. Let's get started with breakfast. Okay then, guys, and we have some breakfast. So we have a omelette with some tomato sauce and salt. We have some cereal with soy milk. Now you can use whatever milk you want. You don't have to use soy milk. You can use skim milk or almond milk. Doesn't really matter. And we have a protein coffee. I guess we should start with the cereal. Now cereal is fine, guys. The only thing I find with cereal, it's not very filling just because there's not a lot of fat in it. It's very light as well, so it digests very quickly. So if you're on a diet, maybe don't use cereal, but like I've got eggs as well, so the eggs will fill me up and the fat will take a long time to digest. Anyway, question number 2. How do you stick to a diet? Now, to stick to a diet, that's quite a hard question. I think it's really about consistency and variety and discipline. So to stick to a diet, you shouldn't really eat super strict all the time. So you shouldn't diet 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I think you should have like an off day or a cheat meal every now and then, or just have more variety. So don't eat the same thing every single day. Each day, track your calories, but eat differently. Just change it up every now and then, and just be consistent. Have a goal in mind, and don't stop until you get that goal. Keep track of your weight each week as you lose weight. That'll keep you motivated. As you see results, that's good. You should be happy that you're trying to lose weight, because not everyone can do it. It kind of stands you out from the crowd because everyone's like, I want to lose weight, I want to do this. But if you actually do it, that makes you one of the rare percentage that actually did it. So in this breakfast here, for the eggs, the cereal and the protein coffee, we have 63 grams of protein, 54 grams of carbs, 30 grams of fat, so that's good, that'll keep it nice and full for a long time. And we also have 744 calories. You alright, Freya? Come here. What's this? What's this? Wow. So I believe variety is key as well, because there's been plenty of times in the past where I've done diets and every single day I've eaten the same thing, like literally at the same times. So at like 6 AM I'd have eggs, and then at like 9 AM I would have like a protein shake. At 12 midday I have my meal of chicken and rice, whatever it is, and so on. And every single day I would eat the same thing. Like I stuck to it. It was hard, but it would have been much easier if I ate different things every now and then. Okay, question number 3. How much fat can you lose per week? Now that depends on your deficit. Now obviously, the higher the deficit, the more fat you'll lose. Now you don't want your deficit to be too high because you'll be hungry. You want to lose the most amount of fat you can on the highest amount of calories, right? So you want to eat the most but still lose fat. Now I recommend a calorie deficit of like 200 calories to 300 calories. That should equal to a pound or so per week of body fat loss. But it's personal preference. You don't need to lose it that fast. If you want to lose it faster, just increase the deficit. Eat like a 500, 600, maybe 700 calorie deficit. Stay active and you'll lose weight. Alright, let's move on to some eggs. Now, it's always really weird going from like cereal to eggs, but does it matter? I guess not. Now, the reason why I've had like 3 meals this morning, guys, or like 2 meals and a protein coffee, it feels like I'm eating more. It's just nicer than eating like 1 omelette in the morning. I like having like a bowl of cereal and an omelette and a protein coffee. It's great, basically. That's the way I like to eat at the moment. Now, if you want, you can spread these out so you can have like the cereal first thing in the morning, and then an hour or 2 later, you could have your omelette. But I found with me that doesn't work too well because my body doesn't like food in it continuously, if that makes sense. If I'm constantly digesting food, eating every 2 hours all day, then all the blood is focusing on digesting in my stomach, and it's not focusing on everything else, like keeping me like fully awake. I find it messes with my blood sugar levels, so that's why today I'm eating 3 meals. Well, I'm eating 3 times a day, so I'll have breakfast, lunch and dinner. If you guys want, you can split this up into like 6 meals. It's up to you guys. You can have this and then like a protein shake in between. So you have breakfast, protein shake, lunch, protein shake and dinner. Now, I should have mentioned this at the start of the video. To work out your calorie maintenance, either you can track what you eat for a week, then work out the average, or you can use a calculator online. I'll leave one down in the description for you guys, just in case you want to use it. But yeah, I think those are the 2 best ways. Either track your calories for a week, work out the average, and weigh yourself, see if you put on weight or lost weight, or you can use the online calorie calculator. And food for this morning is done. Feeling great, feeling full, feeling fueled and ready to go.
A few moments later.
And we have 2 more meals. And like I said, guys, you can split these up. You can have this one a bit earlier and then the yogurt one later on. It's up to you guys. So we have a 0% fat Greek yogurt with strawberries, blueberries, banana and a little bit of sweetener. And we also have lean minced beef. So I meal prep this beef, so I just cooked it up. Some beans in there with some fajita seasoning, and chucked it in some Tupperware and frozen it, and that lasts quite a while. Chuck it in the microwave and it's good to go. And we also have some cucumber, some iceberg lettuce, tomato, light mayonnaise, basically 0 calories. And we also have some chilies. If you want chilies, it's up to you guys. I like a bit of heat. Anyway, let's answer another question. So, question number 4. Can you lose fat in specific areas? The answer to that one is no, you can't. Basically, when you're in a calorie deficit, your body burns fat and takes fat from your whole body. So wherever you store most of your fat, most people store it in their stomach. So when you lose weight, you lose it equally around the whole body. It's just this area here, your stomach and your hips, tend to hold more fat, so it's more noticeable there. You can't target fat loss in specific areas. If you wear a belt to sweat more around your stomach, just because you're sweating doesn't mean you're losing fat in that area. It just means you're sweating more. Sweat does not mean fat loss. What means fat loss is a calorie deficit over time. Let's start eating some food and then we'll answer another question. It's like a Chipotle bowl. It's just pure goodness. Except there's no rice. But it's great. I recommend you guys try it. If you haven't already, you can change the beef. You can do like fish. You could do chicken. Whatever you want really. You can make it vegan. And do like a chickpea one. It's up to you guys. Question number 5. Does fat from foods make you fat or gain fat? The answer to that, guys, is no. Fat from foods is not the same thing as fat you store in your body. Basically, the fat you take from food is like anything else you take from food. It's just burnt down and used as energy. It doesn't get straight stored as fat, if that makes sense. Fat from food is a really good source of energy just because it lasts a long time. When you eat a lot of fat from food, it takes a long time to digest. So the answer to that, guys, is no. Fat from food does not get stored as fat unless you're in calorie surplus. If you eat pure fat, so say if you eat nothing but fat for one day and you're under calorie maintenance, you will lose fat. If that makes sense. You will lose weight. What matters is calories in and calories out. Alright then, that's question number 5. What cardio is best for fat loss? Okay guys, so I think walking is best for fat loss. Just because it's so, you're right there. Do you want to have a look? Do you want a bit of tomato? Just because walking is so sustainable, it's easy. I believe just getting steps in, things at the gym like the elliptical, the cross trainer, the Stairmaster, they're absolutely fantastic and ideal. Just because you don't have to go out and move loads and go from one place to another, it's a time saver. But yeah, walking and machines at the gym are best for fat loss. Other thing is just like going to the supermarket, that's good as well. Just as long as you're increasing your daily energy expenditure, that is great. You don't have to go for sprints and runs, and you don't have to do HIIT cardio. It's just do more. Just like go out and walk, go to the shop, get some food. Well, healthy food, ideally. Go to the shop, get some supplies for your house, get some soap, some toilet paper, some nappies for your baby or your toddler if you have one. Just stay active and you'll lose fat. There's no specific cardio that you should do. Just do what best suits you. So that meal there was 225 grams of 5% fat beef, a little bit of taco beans, taco seasoning, and mixed vegetables. Right, let's move on to the yogurt. So here, I've got 1 whole banana. We have 100 grams of strawberries, 100 grams of blueberries, frozen by the way, they're both frozen. 150 grams of 0% fat Greek style yogurt, a tiny bit of sweetener, and that's it, I think. Freya loves this one by the way, so she's just gonna like, yeah, she's just gonna stalk me until this is finished. Don't be afraid to buy frozen fruit. It's absolutely fine. Like, what I do is just put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, give it a mix, and put it in the microwave again, and it's perfect. It's like, it lasts a long time compared to fresh fruit. It's cheaper, and it tastes, I think, personally better. Question number 7. Can coffee and caffeine help you lose weight? Well, yes, it can. Basically, when you have caffeine, you have a coffee, it makes you more awake, more active. Therefore, you move more. Therefore, if you're moving more, you're burning more energy. That's how. Anyway, that's a quick question. Let's move on to question number 8. Does sleep affect fat loss? Yes, it does. So if you go to bed late and you stay up late eating, then you're going to consume more calories, right guys? But if you go to bed early and you wake up at a decent time, that's less time to eat. If you wake up later, that's less time to eat too. If you're eating less, you are consuming less. Therefore, you're not consuming as many calories. Actually guys, do you know what? Change of plan. If you just want to lose weight, just get a daughter or a son. They'll eat all your food, you'll barely eat anything, and you'll lose weight. Look at your little mouth. Look at that. Your little purple chops. Alright, my goal right now is to eat the rest as quick as possible. Quick.
Yeah.
Ah, that was awesome, wasn't it, Freya? Yes, it was. Anyway, guys, I've got to go drop Freya off at Grandma and Granddad's. And then I've got to go to work, but I'll be back after work and we'll get some more food and we'll read out 2 more questions. Right, I'll see you soon, guys. Well, I'll see you in about 5 hours, but for you, it'll be about 5 seconds.
1 eternity later.
And I'm finally home. Okay, so here we have 140 grams of chicken breast. We have some taco mixed beans, some Nando seasoning. So we've got the lemon and herb seasoning. We've got some lettuce, some tomato, cucumber, and Nando sauce. I think it's lemon and lime Nando sauce. Okay, so let's answer Question number 9. Can you binge on food and still lose fat? Now, you can if you don't binge too often. What you want to do if you do have a binge day where you eat lots of food, make a note of what you eat and try and work out the calories for that day. And then for the rest of the week, eat below your calorie maintenance. So basically all the food you eat on that day, it'll be used as energy for other days that you're in a deficit, if that makes sense. So let's say your calorie maintenance is 3,000 every day. And on Saturday, for example, you consume 6,000 calories. Now, to not gain fat from that day, on Sunday, you can eat 2,000 calories. On Monday, you can eat 2,000 calories. On Tuesday, you eat 2,000 calories. And that puts you back in maintenance. So you won't gain or lose any fat from that cheat day. Because the Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, you've ate in 1,000 calorie deficit per day. So take those 3,000 calories that you've used as a deficit away from the 6,000 calories that you consumed, and there you go, you got 3,000 calories. So it doesn't really matter, guys, as long as you average everything out and you eat below your calorie maintenance throughout the week or throughout the month, you're good. Now you guys are going to finish this meal and then I'll answer question number 10. Okay, and I'm back. We have some protein porridge. So in here we have 1 scoop of my protein golden state porridge. That's 25 grams. We have 100 millimeters. 100 millimeters. For God's sake, it's been a long day. 100 milliliters of soy milk. And we also have 65 grams of oats. Question number 10. Are low carb diets, vegan diets, good for fat loss? No. They're not good for fat loss. Well, vegan diets are if you do them properly. If you eat plants, seeds and beans, then vegan diets are good. But nowadays with vegan diets, there's so many alternatives like Greggs. You can get a vegan sausage roll. That has more calories than the normal sausage roll from Greggs. Now, the reason why they're not great or anything special is because the thing that matters, guys, is not the carbs or what you eat. The thing that matters is the calories you consume. If you eat above your calorie maintenance for a sustained time, you will gain fat. If you eat below your calorie maintenance for a sustained time, you will lose fat. And that's what matters. It doesn't matter what you eat. It doesn't matter if it's carbs, if it's fat, if it's protein. If you eat below your calorie maintenance, you will lose fat. Now, low carb diets, the only thing they do, for me anyway, they make me fatigued because my body loves carbs. I've tried a low carb diet before and it was horrible. I didn't like it at all. I felt tired, I felt dizzy and crappy. So for me personally, it's not good. For you, it might be different. The only thing low carb diets do is they make you lose water weight. So when you eat more carbs, your body holds more water. If you eat 1 gram of carbs, your body holds 3 grams of water. So if you eat no carbs, then your body's not going to hold much water at all. But that's bad as well because when you eat no carbs, you can get dehydrated easily because, like I say, your body's not holding as much water. So what I would recommend, guys, is just eat a balanced diet. Count your calories, be in a deficit, be continuous, and you'll lose fat. I think that's it about diets. I think everybody has their own personal preference. You know, some people like animals, so some people are vegan. Some people like burgers and chips, cookies. So some people eat carbs, some people don't. But yeah, I think that's going to do us for today, guys. So I'll put my total macros and calories right up there for you guys for the day. So I think we had like 2,000 calories. No, just under 2,000 calories. We've consumed about 200 grams of protein, under 200 grams of carbs, and about 50 grams of fat. So that's good. I feel full. Like with these meals, you don't eat how I've eaten them. You can split them out equally throughout the day. This is just how I personally like to eat them. It's really up to you. Personal preference. This is just an example for you guys. Take it and make your own and count your calories, be continuous, lose fat, and be happy. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, and as always guys, I'll see you next time.